What about the East? The Nets have been great ever since Kyrie returned, and his Twitter account has been dormant. So what do you think about the East right now, Chris Mannix?
A lot of it depends on the length of this Durant injury and what happens to the Nets. Do they stumble down to 5-6 range and have to play a couple of really competitive series before they get to a conference finals? But not only has Kyrie been playing at an all-NBA level, but they've been defending too. You look at some of their numbers in the last month and a half. They have been around a top 10 defensive team in the NBA. That may be some smoke and mirrors. Can they do it in the playoffs? I don't know. But that's been a surprising part of their recent success. I still lean towards Boston in a 7-game series against anybody in the Eastern Conference. Did you watch Jaylen Brown last night?
He's
like
ridiculous.
41 points in that game. Like, he is one of, if not the best, number 2 guy on a team. Like, Jason Tatum's number 1. He's top 5 MVP right now. But Jaylen Brown is a mortal lock for All-Star and is going to make a pretty strong case for All-NBA. And the pieces around those guys, they all work. Like, Rob Williams is back into that mix. Marcus Smart has played really well and continues to develop as a point guard this year. Their bench is pretty strong. I just think the Celtics, slightly right now, I favor them over everybody else in the East.
And what happened with the Nets? Just, I know we're reversing here because Udoka was supposed to come. That was the whole hand in hand with
very,
Steve
very
Nash.
close. Yeah.
Right. And so what did happen there? Is it just that Jacques Vaughn performed so well in his interim role in that regard, or it was that the Heat was just too damn hot with Kyrie and Udoka's situation?
Yeah,
that's
more
never really
the
been
latter.
public.
More the latter. From what I was told, the Nets were very, very close on a deal with Ime Udoka. Ownership level, they had largely signed off on bring him on board. And then the Kyrie situation comes up, and that's white hot. And then you have some backlash to Ime Udoka, and that's white hot. I think everything combined led to them walking away from that. And I don't think you can discount the fact that during that stretch, Jacques Vaughn settled that team down. I mean, Jacques Vaughn, you can make an argument, a pretty good one, that Jacques Vaughn deserved the job over Steve Nash a couple of years ago. Remember, Jacques Vaughn took over for Kenny Atkinson. They were 7-3 to close that season. They went to the bubble with none of their guys, and they played pretty well during that stretch. I mean, Jacques Vaughn is a really good coach. And when you have a guy that already has the respect of the locker room, and then in a short period of time shows he's got coaching chops, I think Jacques Vaughn played a big role in winning that job as well.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.